Bhagavad Gītā Om Jaya Bhagavad Gītā Hariya Kamala Viharini Hariya Kamala Viharini Sunara Subuni.
Naomi Fern. Naomi, you are with us?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
You have the screen, please.
Okay. I would like to say thank you and hello to the organizers, fellow speakers, and those of you at home viewing this conference. My name is Naomi Fern, and I live in British Columbia, Canada. I'm a world-traveling mother of 2 older teenage children. I'm a long-time devoted student on the path of Raja Tantric Yoga under the guidance of Durgaji Nikstar. Today, I will explore the concept of duality through the teachings of Krishna. Our world is full of opposite ideas, such as day and night, or positive and negative. Our appreciation of the qualities of each are amplified when both states are felt. What if we could arrive at a place that is beyond duality, developing the ability to merge opposites into a state of divine union? Please note that any translation of the Bhagavad Gītā that I'm referring to in this talk is from the book Bhagavad Gītā, a New Translation by Stephen Mitchell. Duality is all around us, everywhere we look. Webster defines duality as the quality or state of having 2 different or opposite parts or elements. Examples include peace or war, up or down, and black or white. Krishna tells us, the scriptures dwell in duality. Be beyond all opposites, Arjuna, anchored in the real and free from all thoughts of wealth and comfort. Chapter 2, Sloka 45. The duality of experiences allows the felt sense of wholeness, allowing one to dwell in all states from the mundane to the extreme. The concept of duality or polarity is used to describe ideas that are seemingly at opposite ends of the spectrum, but when merged, become divine union or the supreme state. There's a book called The Little Soul and the Sun by Neil Donald Walsh, and he suggests that in order to experience anything at all, the exact opposite of it will appear, because without it, you could not know what anything is like. We need opposites and polarity to understand what something is and what it is not. If you truly understand one, then you immediately have an understanding of the other. We need the contrast of opposites to fully grasp these ideas and concepts. Our minds have been conditioned to attempt to classify everything into categories. However, as we practice observing our mind's behavior, we begin to realize that we can accept experiences as they are, without the need for labeling or sorting them into categories. When one can view all events from a place of non-judgment, nothing is seen as good or bad, right or wrong. Everything will always be simply what it is, and that's always enough. We can witness every single thing as the dance of consciousness, all of it. We can even get to a place of seeing the blessing energy that is present in perceived adverse events. Krishna talks about the possibility of aligning with a state that is beyond all opposites. He says to Arjuna, when a man has mastered himself, he is perfectly at ease in cold, in heat, in pleasure or pain, in honor or in disgrace. Chapter 6, Sloka 7. Krishna describes a state of neutrality and harmony that is beyond all sense of suffering. This does not mean avoiding the unpleasant side of the polarity, such as pain or suffering, rather finding the merging of duality within. Having the experience of suffering is essential to fully know what gratitude is. When perceived opposites, such as gratitude and suffering, come together, that is divine union. The magic or treasure is in being able to hold opposites together, not pushing either one or the other away, but sinking into both and feeling all there is to feel at the same time, making neither end of the spectrum right nor wrong, bad nor good. They're only considered opposites in the first place because of our judgment around them. What if you could hold sorrow and happiness at the same time? What if you could feel the agony and the ecstasy as different sides of the same coin? When we remain completely present with everything in the now, then we can experience sacred union. In this state, we can remain unaffected by the external and material world, remaining at all times in pure essence nature. Krishna tells us, when a man is released from dualities, he can act purely without attachment and can serve me with all his heart. Chapter 7, Sloka 28. When we are released from the separation suggested in our experience of duality, we are able to embrace our true nature as aspects of consciousness having a human experience. May all beings in the universe recognize their essence nature and abide in it. I'd like to say a very big thank you for allowing me the opportunity to speak at this conference and to send untold gratitude to my beloved teacher, Durgaji Nick Star, for her unconditional love and support. Thank you.
Thank you, Naomi, for very inspiring concept of duality. We are here in Bali, it's called Rua Bineda, the two which difference, but actually one, two sides of a coin. Well, a very rich interpretation indeed on chapter 2, verses 45, chapter 6, Sloka 7, and chapter 7, Sloka 28, about and the concept of duality. The big question is what it is. It is very, very intriguing questions indeed. And the way to find and merging duality is a really a huge effort in our endeavors to create happiness, and how at the same time to bring agony and ecstasy in the same coin. Also, it's not something easy that we can exercise in our daily life. Thank you so much for this very inspiring interpretations. Now I give the screen to Kati. Miss Kati, you are here.